Welcome to my YouTube channel. In this video, I am going to show you the Snowflake parameter management. I already made one video on the Snowflake parameter hierarchy and types. If you don't watch that video, please watch video. I will provide the link from iCard. Snowflake provides the parameters that let you control the behavior of your account, individual user sessions and objects. So the purpose of the Snowflake parameters is to control behavior of your account, individual user sessions and objects. Snowflake provides the three types of parameters that can be set for your account. The first one is the account parameters that affect your entire account. If you set any parameter, whoever log into Snowflake account, so all the parameters will be applicable to that users. Session parameters. This is the second one that defaults to users and their sessions. If you set any parameter particular to user, then that parameter will be applicable to or apply to that users and their sessions. The third one is the object parameters that default to the objects like warehouses, databases, schemas and tables. All the parameters have default values which can be set and then overridden at different level depending on the parameter type. To override the default values at the account level, you must be an account administrator. That means user granted the account admin role. In addition, the default values for the session and object parameters can be overridden at each level in the parameter hierarchy. That means, suppose if you want to change your output date parameter when you run the query like select current date, then default would be like YYMMD. Instead of that, I can change the date display format. That you can set your session level. And also you can change the object parameters like object is the one of the warehouse. So for a warehouse there are certain parameters related to warehouse, though you can change that parameters. Like a table, in table also table level you can change the parameter value for that particular table. We will see all this in action one by one. See, Snowflake parameter management. So here we will see what is the syntax, how you are going to display or viewing the parameters for your account and session level and object level. So as part of the Snowflake parameter management, how you are going to view the parameters for your account. To see the list of parameters and their current values for your account as well as their default values, use the show parameters command with the following syntax. If you see here, syntax show parameters like and what is your pattern in account. Okay, this is so the like is a optional. You can directly use the show parameters in account, or if you want to display the pattern based like suppose days or time or date format like that. If you know some keyword, if you don't remember the full name of your parameter, then you can use the pattern. For example, to see the complete list of account level parameters, you have to use the show parameters in account. And you may ask, what is the difference between show parameters in account and show parameters? So show parameter, as I said that in my Snowflake parameter hierarchy and types in video, I mentioned that show parameters will display few accounts which are default, I mean session level, user or session level, but it will not display the account level. So to display the account level, you have to use the account keyword. So show parameters in account. So let me execute this account level to see the list of all account level parameters. See here, please note that there are 88 parameters are there account level. So the moment when you execute the account level parameters, the output, if you see, key, value, default columns, like key is nothing but a what is the parameter name, and value and default, what is the value currently is being used, and default, if you don't set, then what would be the default value, and level will tells you the account level, or that parameter has been set for which level, account level or session level or object level. If you don't set that, that is the default, it's not related to any particular account or object. Or and description, if you see the description here, it will tells what is the purpose of, what is the use of this particular parameter. And last one is the type. Here we have a type, it is the boolean or string, like that. Okay, this is the how we are going to display the account level parameters. Here we see 88 rows. Now what I am going to do, just I will execute the show parameters. Okay, show parameters. So now the output would be 69 rows only. This time, I mean, account level parameters not displayed. That is the default. The account level is with the show parameters command will not display the or gives the output, account level parameters output will not. For that you have to use the show parameters in account only. Now pattern based. So show parameters, like I will see the time. Okay, I know, I mean, there are date related parameters, few are there. I want to see those parameters in my account level. Okay, see, account level with date, there are four parameters are there. So date input format, date output format, errors non-deterministic, and JDBC format date with time zone. These are the four parameters you can see. In similar way, you can, if you know, like time level, you can display the time. Okay, parameter name contains the time mode. Okay, there are 19 parameters are there. This is all about how you are going to view or list all account level parameters. Okay, now next we will see the altering parameters for your account. Okay, how you are going to change the default values for your account level parameter. To alter a parameter for your account, log into Snowflake. You have to log into a Snowflake with an account administrator. So currently I have logged into account administrator only. And alter account, you have to use the alter account command with the following syntax. Syntax is alter account set parameter equal to value. This would be the. Now let me see the what is the my role, current role. So to that you have to use the one of the context function, Snowflake context function, current role. So that, sorry, 1 minute. Yeah. Okay, account admin. So I can change the account level parameter. So here, before changing, for example, to set the date output format session parameter. Now this is the one of the session parameter, but I am going to set this one account level. So for that, what I am going to do, let me execute the what is the current date. So if you execute this before changing that parameter, what I am going to do, select current underscore date. If you see here current underscore date, here the output format would be is 20210317. That means YYY-MM-DD. Now I want to change this value. For that, what you have to do, account level, alter account set date output parameter equal to DD MM DD slash forward slash MM forward slash YYY. So now let me set this one. Let me execute this parameter, alter account set date underscore output underscore parameter equal to dd yyyy. Okay, I executed. Now what I am going to do, let me execute the select current date. That means displaying the date. So now if you see here, see now the output has been changed. Okay, instead of yyyy mmdd, now dd yyyy. Okay, this is the how you are going to change the your account level parameters. Okay, now let me see the display the account, show parameter like output. I am going to show this value in account. Okay, let me execute this one. So parameters, okay, in account. Yeah, if you see here output, now key value is the our parameter name, value is the dd mmyy, but default value, what is the default value? Yyyy mmdd, but we have changed that like this. Now level is the, what is the level we have set this parameter? Account level, and type is the string. Now what I am going to do, this is how we are going to check even after setting the altering the parameter value at account level. Okay, now how you are going to reset? I don't want this, I want to set it default value. So resetting the parameters. Okay, to reset a parameter for your account back to the default, use alter account with the following syntax. Here is the syntax: alter account set parameter name. Simply I mean alter account unset. Okay, you have to use the unset and parameter name only, so that if you just specify the parameter. Now what I am going to do, we have already changed the parameter date output parameter. Now I am going to default. Okay, so alter syntax is the, now this is the example: alter account unset date format output format. Okay, that's all simple. Now sorry, 1 minute. Yeah, okay, statement executed successfully. Now you see the what is the value. Okay, current underscore date. Now you see. Okay, yeah. Here again we have seen that default date format value. Okay, that is how you are going to set and set the account level parameter. Okay, now we are going to see the session parameters, how you are going to change the your session parameters at the account one of the other altering session parameters for a user. See, these session parameters can be set to user and sessions. Okay, so to show the session parameters for a user, use the following SQL syntax. Similar way here, show parameters like and pattern based. This is the optional like condition pattern. Here in account, instead of in account, you have to use the for user username, because in one account, in one Snowflake account, we may have more than one user, multiple users obviously. Okay, so for each user level you can set the parameters. Now this is the syntax, correct? So to display the existing user parameters, now what is the my current log user? So there is a context function current underscore user. So if you execute this one, you will come to know the logged in user. This is the one way. Okay, this is the my user. Okay, in similar way you can see also here. Okay, here I mean display name, you will see the display name over at the top right side you will see the display name over. It's not username. You may have the username and display name be different values or same values, no problem. Okay, now show parameters for user. I will see the current, instead of current user you can see the current user or any other user also. Now I am going to see the other user called user1. Okay, See, there are 72 parameters are there for this user, okay? Because you know these 72 parameters might be default values, okay? See, all value and default would be the same, so that means these are the default values have been set. So, how you are going to alter the session parameters for a user? Okay, to alter, this is the syntax: alter user name. What username? What is the username? Set parameter name equal to value. Okay. For example, allow the user to remain connected to Snowflake indefinitely without timing out. What is that mean? This is the one of the parameter. If you log in and if you keep idle even unlimited time, it will, your session would be a active mode only. So for that, what is the alter user username set client underscore session underscore keep alive is equal true. Okay. Now let me set this one. Okay. What I will do, let me set this one. Run. Okay, statement executed successfully. Now you will see the what is the value for this. So parameters like for user 1. Okay. Yeah, user 1. So here for user 1, what is that value? Default value is the false. From that false, we have changed it to true value. Okay, this is the level. Now you see the level is the user. Now what I am going to do, I am going to see another user, what is the value for that one. So similar way, same parameter, I will see the, we have a one more user 2 in this account. Now let me show you the what is the value for that user. Here, see, we didn't set, but this is the default for this user. Okay, default value is there. If you set, then here that parameter would be user level. Okay, but here default value is there, false. Okay. And how you are going to reset a session parameter for a user to default value? Okay, this is the syntax: alter user name, unset, and parameter name. Here parameter name is the our client underscore session. Okay, session keep alive. So for that, what you are going to do, alter user 1, unset client session keep alive parameter. Now let me execute this one. Okay, statement executed successfully. So now we will see the show parameters in for user 1. Okay, now let me, I am trying without like command. Yeah, so if you know the, even though show parameters, let me, I'm just, what I am going to do, without like, I am trying to execute this one. Yeah, so you have to, if you specify the particular parameter, then you have to use the pattern like. Percentage is not required anyhow, because you know the exactly you specified. Now what I am going to do, let me execute this. Okay, sorry, spelling mistake, parameters. Okay, yeah, parameters. Okay, now client underscore session, now default to false value. Earlier it was current value was the true. Now we have revert. Okay, this is all about how we are going to set and unset the user level. Okay, now we'll see the object level parameters. Okay, object parameters. So object parameters, in this demo I am going to show you how you are going to set the parameters at one of the object warehouse. Okay, this is the warehouse compute underscore wh, show parameters in how to display that list of the parameters related to your warehouse. So show parameters in warehouse compute underscore wh. Now what I am going to do, let me execute this one. Okay, yeah, see, we have three parameters are there. Okay, this is the, I already changed some time back, default equal to 8, but maximum concurrency level is the 4. So now what I will do, now let me change this some value for the same parameter. If you want to display the particular parameter, then you can also use the pattern. Okay, so concurrence, because here there are only show parameters like percentile in warehouse, because in one account we may have a multiple warehouses. That's why you have to specify the warehouse and warehouse name. Okay, this is the, now how you are going to change this value. Okay, alter warehouse warehouse name. What is the warehouse name? If you don't specify that, what is the current, I mean warehouse, that for that only you will see. Let me see the select, by using the context function, select current underscore warehouse. Okay, this is the context function. If you execute this one, what is the your current, okay, compute, you are using the currently compute wh. So now what I am going to do, let me change the value as the maximum value is the 8 only. So if you specify more than that one, it will gives the error. Let me see, now 7, I am going to change the value as the 7. Okay, so statement executed successfully. This time I didn't specify the warehouse name. Now I am going to specify the warehouse name as compute underscore wh. So this is the, this time I will see the 6. Okay, yeah. See, statement executed successfully. Now show parameters in warehouse name. Okay, now let me execute this one. See, 6 is there, default is the 8, and now current value is the 6. So you can, unset this one. How you are going to unset? Just alter. So let me execute, show parameters, you are done. So here alter warehouse wa, warehouse name is compute underscore wh, warehouse name, unset, what is the parameter? Max concurrency level. So max concurrency level. Now let me execute this one. Okay, statement executed successfully. After executing this one, now again I am going to display the parameter value. Okay, show parameters in compute edge, or you can specify the particular parameter also. Here the only 3 parameters are there, so that we can differentiate what is this. See, now unset to default value only currently by using the unset command. This is the how you are going to change or unset the object level parameters. In similar way, you can set the some parameters at table level also. Here to set the table level, you need to set the database. From the database you need to select the schema and table. So what I am going to do, let me set the context info, okay, so database and schema, sorry, okay, this is the database and this is the schema. Okay, now let me see whether table is what happened? So object does not exist or operation cannot be performed. Why use database? Yeah, database is there. Now use schema pub. Yeah, pub. This is the okay spelling mistake. Pub lic. Okay, public. Now okay, statement executed successfully. Now let me see whether table is present or not. Okay, yeah, table is present. Now what are the table level current parameters in the table level? So to display that one, what you have to do, show parameters in table name. Okay, these are the, I mean this is the command to, okay, here if you see there are 5 parameters are there. These out of 5 parameters, one parameter is there in the table level already and other default values only. So here based on the parameter, I mean these parameters based on the table type we will use the parameters. One of the parameter is now data retention time in days. This is related to time travel parameter. Now current default is the 1 because the default, how you are going to, you can set this default value at account level or data warehouse, sorry, account level or database level or schema level, and finally table level. So you can override this parameter at different level. Once you create the default value at the account level, that parameter value you can override at the database level. Within the after database you can override the same parameter at the schema level. After schema level you can override at the table level also. So now here what I am going to do, this is the way. And also you can specify if you have any parameter name like time or something, so you can show parameters like parameter name, I mean keyword in table deep. If you don't know full name of your parameter, then you can display that one also. Okay, data retention time, with the time we have a 2 parameters are related to table. Okay, now this already changed, that's why here it is telling the table level. Okay, now what I am going to do, let me change the some value to 90. Okay, so alter table dept set data underscore retention underscore time in days equal to 90. Now let me execute this one. Okay, so statement executed successfully. Now what I am going to do, let me display this parameter. Now we will see the 90 days. Okay, now how we are going to set default value for this one. So alter table name dept, unset and parameter. Okay, statement executed successfully. Now we will see the what is the value for this one. Okay, now 1. So default value is the 1. That's why we see default value is the 1. Current value and default value is the same. This is the how you are going to change the object level parameters related to table. Now what I am going to do, I am going to show you the session level, how you going to alter session. Okay, alter session, how you are going to do that one. Let me open new session over here. Okay, so for this one what I am going to do, show, this is the new session. Now I have opened the session and select current underscore date. Okay. So date is this one. Okay, account level this date is on. Now I want to change the only for this session. Okay, so alter session. So what is this parameter name? Let me take the parameter name is the, what I will do, yeah. So for this date output parameter, I am taking the, because you can take this one, date output parameter. Okay, now alter session, set alter session set equal to mm yy, sorry, dd mm yy. Okay, this is the my format at the session level. So this is the one session, correct? Now let me set this one, execute this one, alter session. So statement executed successfully. Now what I am going to do, let me display the value. Okay, current date. Okay, this one. So now 1703. Now what I am going to do, this is only apply to this session only. Now what I am going to do, let me open new session from this user only and let me execute that one. Okay, here I open the, the moment when you open a new worksheet, then it would be a new session. So select session. Okay, this is the 202103 format. Now what I am going to do, I am going to parameter management this session and I am going to change the account level. Okay, now account level, see alter parameter account level, I am going to change the value as the account level from this session. Okay, from this session. Now what I will do, ddmmyy. Okay, so here instead of ddmm, so mon, I will put the mon. Okay, so now statement executed successfully. So now I have changed this date underscore output parameter entire my account level. Now whoever connect or open the new session, any user, this user or any other user. Okay, I will show you with the both cases. Now let me go back to previous sessions which I opened. This is the one session I opened. The output was here 2000 means YYMMDD. Now let me execute the same after, okay, setting the altering the parameter. See now 17 MAR 2021 because we didn't do anything. This is the existing session. We opened some time back and we didn't close. But by that time we went to another session and changed the date output format account level. That's why here also that has been applied. Now I will open new session. Okay, now if you execute, then you will see the changed one. Okay, this is the one. Now what I am going to do, let me connect to with another user. Okay, like user 2, user 2. Now we connected to user 2. I open the new session and instead of that, what I will do, select current underscore date. Okay, this is the new session I connected with the by using, connected using the user 1. So here what is the date? So current date, alter session set current date. I don't get any value. Then let me, because I think there is no warehouse available for this user. That's why we didn't. Let me log out and then I will try to log into user 2, user 1. Okay. Now select current underscore date. See here also Yeah. Okay, here current underscore date is the this one. Why account level we have changed, correct? We have changed the account level, but still here current date showing as the YY, sorry, DD YY, because you notice that we have changed the parameter, this parameter value at the user level. So that's why we are seeing this one. Now what I am going to do, I think user 1 also, user 2 also it is working. So let me log into user 2, because we didn't change the date output parameter for user 2 user level. Okay, so user 2, if warehouse is not set, then we will assign the warehouse to this role. Okay, what I am going to do, let me execute this one. Yeah, see, for this one account level parameter has been enabled 17th March 2000, because earlier we didn't see properly this value, that's why, sorry for that one. So for this user we didn't change the default value, but the other user we changed the default value at the user level and also account level, but account level is the we overridden that account level parameter at user level. That's why where for user 1 we still see the YY DD YY, but here DD MON 2000 YYY. Okay, that is all about the parameter management, Snowflake parameter management. Thank you. And if you have not subscribed to my channel, please subscribe and don't forget to click on bell icon for the notifications. Please share it and like it. Thank you once again for watching my video.